All right, we're on hole number 6 of the Winter Slopes tournament in Monday's practice round. Hole number 6. All right, so I normally play this one high. When this hole first came out, I always played it low. But I didn't have as well developed rough iron, and I found myself in the rough down here, and it was difficult to get over. So if you've got a less developed rough iron, every shot here is difficult because you don't want to end up in the rough anywhere. But if you're in the rough in the front, you have a much better shot. I know if you have a Nirvana, you can make it from in the front. But if you're up here at the top or anywhere here on the side or back here, you're in trouble. You're basically, don't try it. Don't worry about getting over here. Don't give yourself another rough shot. Just shoot to the spot that you were trying to get to. Put maximum backspin. Don't get risky. Put it out there in the middle and try and get like right out here in the middle. Give yourself the next shot, the best shot, the one that you brought your club for. Don't go out here and put yourself in the rough again, because now you got another rough shot. But I'm going to go low. I normally go high. I normally use a quarterback and I go to the high line, and I want to get up here at the top, but I want to explore this lower line and see what club it puts me in. I want to see if it puts me in a long iron, because from up here I'm playing it with my sniper. From down here I could play it with my backbone and maybe try and get a little closer to the hole. So I'm going to try this with, I'm going to stick with my quarterback. Hey. I'm going to stick with my quarterback bag. And I am going to bring a sniper just in case I'm in my sniper range. And I'm going to bring a backbone just in case I'm in my backbone range. And the only reason that I can get away with this is because my backbone's got a lot of backspin. At the end of the run, it gets its backspin. So that'll be enough backspin to get it done. But I want the accuracy that I'm not getting with my Saturn on this hole, because I've never been super successful on this hole. But I make a lot of birdies, but I haven't made a lot of eagles on this hole. So I got all my accurate clubs with me. And I'm going to help these clubs out by bringing a bigger ball. So I'm going to start off with a Katana. I'm going to start off with a Quasar. I need to buy some Quasars. I'm going to start off with a Quasar and see what that looks like. What's a Quasar got for wind resistance? So we'll check the wind out. If we don't like how the wind is, we'll switch to the Katana just for the wind. Here we go. Walking down the street. Big Blue Nation. I'm from the West Coast. We don't pay attention to sports teams. I have no idea who the Big Blue Nation is. Okay, and I don't want to press my luck out here. I just want to get out there. I just want to see what it looks like. So I'm not going to put a lot of anything on it. I'm going to pull it out just a little, and that way I can put a little bit of curl on it. And from over here we can actually see the rings. So we're at 4.5. And I'm not going to worry about that little bit of distance that I lost right there. Hit it great on the inside. That was the direction we did not want to hit it great in. Hey, I don't know what it hit there and flattened out, but I don't really like that. But that's exactly where I wanted to end up. So whatever works. When it took that first hop, I'm not sure why it took 2 hops to get over. It's all these little moguls and all these different curvatures of the course. If you hit it in the wrong spot at the wrong angle, it's like sometimes you'll see sand traps or you'll see fairway rough areas that are hilled up. And if you hit on that curvature, so you cannot, well, we'll have to see how our opponent is. There's that little island over here, but I think they're too far away. So where's our red line? We're with our sniper. We're with our backbone. So if we'd made it a little bit further out there, we'd be in really good backbone range. Or if we'd have brought a bigger ball at this point. So this is where a bigger ball, having a bigger ball with us, would have helped us. That was a little less than what we should have moved it. We're going to put some curl on it, and we're going to run out of time. Wow, I can't believe I didn't run out of time right there. You really need to get further down in this. If you draw a line up this, you know, for the optimal spot, you need to be out here. And the problem is it's hard to get out there to get around that bend and not end up in the rough. So you're going to end up with this shot right here, and you're going to have to apply curl, and that's a whole new variable. I mean, when you're shooting from the top, you're shooting with your wood, but it's almost a straight in shot. You can get it done with side spin if you bring a big enough ball. I think I can afford to help my opponent out. I don't know if that helped them out. They'll probably forfeit this round now. This is a tricky hole. I played this hole I don't know how many times. And it's just hard to get it in the hole. It just doesn't lend itself to it. I don't know. It's just a tough hole. It's one of those holes you look at and you're like, wow, we should be able to put this in all the time. And you can make adjustments for it, and you can hit it perfect, and you can do the thing, and it's like it's always a little higher, it's a little lower, it's a little to the right, or it's a little... It's always close. All right. That was hole number 6 of the Winter Slopes Tournament in the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.